Welcome to the IES Train Introduction video. With this video, we're going to help get you acquainted with Japan's most useful public transportation tool, the trains. There are trains all over Japan, and they can get you pretty much anywhere you need to go, so mastering them is key.
In the Chiba and Tokyo area, there are three kinds of train systems: JR, subway, and then some private lines. JR, which stands for Japan Railways, is the most common throughout Japan. It has many lines such as the Keio, Sobu, Musashino, and Yamanote lines. Each one of these lines is color-coded. The subways, or Chikatetsu, consist of Tokyo Metro and the Toei lines. A couple example lines are the Tozai and Hibiya. These are also color-coded, but with colored circles. Then there are other private lines like Keisei and Shinkeisei. Now, different lines go to different stations, so make sure you know your station.
Before you can get on the train, you need to buy a ticket, so you come to one of these ticket vending machines. Simply put in your money, select the value of ticket you want, get your ticket and go. The train fee map located above the ticket vending machines will tell you the various lines and stops. They'll tell you how much money you actually need to put in to get your ticket for where you need to go. The farther you go away from where you're currently located at, the more it's going to cost. Also, it'll tell you what station you're at, marked in red with a red arrow.
Instead of getting a ticket every time you go to the station, you can get a train pass or teiki. These are good for unlimited rides between two stations, such as your home station and your school station. They can be purchased for 1 to 3 months, and there's a really great student discount. These are much cheaper than buying tickets every day. There's a new way to use the trains called Suica cards. All you have to do is touch and go, and it will automatically deduct the correct amount. You can also use them to shop at certain places like Konbini. They can be a teiki, a train pass, a debit card, or both. You can purchase and recharge them at the ticket vending machines. Keep in mind though, they're JR only, so you can't use them on subways or private lines. The gates have special Suica pads that allow you to just touch the card to the pad, and then you can go through the gate and it will automatically deduct the correct amount from your card.
When you get up to the platform, you can look at the timetable to find out when the trains come. The timetable will tell you when on weekdays, weekends, and holidays the train will come throughout the day. There's another table that will tell you information about the kinds of trains, such as local and rapid. This is important to look at because it will tell you what stations the rapids and the locals stop at. Locals will usually stop at pretty much every station. However, rapids only stop at certain stations so that they take less time. While this will help you if you're in a hurry, you should make sure that the station you need to go to is actually one of the stops on the line. You can find out which station you're currently located at by looking at the name board. The name board will tell you your current station and will tell you what direction the adjacent stations are. This will help you determine which way you need to go on the trains. The platforms are also equipped with LED boards. These LED boards provide you with information about the next couple incoming trains. They'll tell you what kind of train it is in terms of local or rapid. They'll tell you what the last station on the line is, and they'll tell you when they're coming. Now, just like the rest of the guides and stations, these are mostly in Japanese and English, but in case they're not, you should familiarize yourself with the kanji for the kinds of trains and for your stations.
When waiting to get on your train, stand to the sides of the doors. First let people get off, and then get on yourself. Trains are usually pretty quiet, so don't be obnoxious. If you have a cell phone, put it on manners mode and speak in a low voice. If you have any large bags or luggage, they can go on the overhead racks. There are also reserved seats for elderly, pregnant, and handicapped passengers on the trains. Feel free to sit in these if no one else is using them, but if someone gets on the train that needs to use it, you should give them your seat.
These are the fare adjustment machines. If you got the wrong amount for your ticket, you come here to adjust your fare. To adjust your fare, you simply put your ticket in here, and then it'll tell you how much money you need to put in. Now, In case you don't understand the Japanese, pretty much all of these fare adjustment machines come equipped with a Japanese to English button. Just press it and you're good to go. Sometimes if you transfer from another line, the fare adjustment machines won't work. In that case, you need to go see a station attendant and he'll take care of you. Before we let you go, we got some helpful hints for you. Trains in Japan are almost always on time, so it might be a good idea to set your watch by them. Also, there are a lot of websites out there that can help you find out how to get from one station to another with transfers and fares. However, one caveat about those is they're almost always in Japanese, so if you don't understand the Japanese, you might be out of luck. You can also access a lot of this kind of information from your cell phone. Finally, make sure you don't miss the last train. Trains in Japan stop around midnight, so if you don't get to the station on time, you might be stuck wherever you are and you can't get home. It's a real pain. Well, that's about it. Thanks for watching. We hope we provided you with the knowledge you need to get around on the trains. You know, knowing is half the battle.